Welcome to our channel, where we share thrilling stories, unexpected developments, and insights from the emotional and conflicting stories of the world of the young and the restless. With the central character being Kyle, a man who has experienced many ups and downs in his love life and career. Kyle is not only a character built with a complicated emotional past but also a symbol of inner conflicts, where the past and the present intertwine in a colorful picture of emotions, responsibilities, and power. His journey begins with a past love affair with Summer, the woman who was his wife and who accompanied him through unforgettable years. Summer is not only his ex-partner but also the mother of Harrison, whose child is the bond that connects two people who once loved each other deeply. Although Kyle and Summer's relationship was broken through divorce, memories, responsibilities and family affection are still inseparable pieces, leaving an indelible mark on both of their souls. Amidst old memories that still leave scars, Kyle has the opportunity to start over when he meets Claire, a woman with gentle beauty, sincerity, and hope for a new beginning. Claire is not only the one who brings Kyle comfort in his lonely moments, but also the source of motivation to help him regain faith in life. The relationship between Kyle and Claire is built on a foundation of understanding and empathy, like a glimmer of light in the dark sky of old wounds. However, when everything seems to be showing signs of recovery, fate once again pushes Kyle into the tangled path of unexpected relationships. In recent days, Kyle's actions have become so confusing and contradictory that it has made those around him wonder. He has become distant from Claire and cold towards Summer, although his feelings and family responsibilities are still there. At the same time, Kyle has spent more time with Audra, a charming, ambitious woman who was not afraid to use any means to achieve her goals. Audra not only appears as a new temptation in Kyle's life, but also harbors deep-seated plots that can lead to unpredictable consequences. Are Kyle's actions simply a temporary passion, or is he gradually being drawn into the vortex of manipulation and intrigue from Audra? This question becomes even more difficult when the unusual signs in Kyle's behavior gradually become clear. Victor, the head of a huge business empire and a symbol of intolerance, has condemned Kyle's actions. Victor has long been suspicious of Audra and sees her as a venomous snake who exploits men's feelings to advance. In Victor's eyes, Kyle's dangerous relationship with Audra is not only a personal failure but also a serious threat to the Newman family's reputation and prestige. Victor's anger is expressed through his decision to convene a closed meeting at Newman Enterprises, where he not only condemns Kyle's actions but also uses his power to sever all of his business ties. At the same time, Victor manipulates relationships in the business world, especially with Jabot, to put pressure on Jack, a big rival and also a person who has a great influence on Kyle's career. Kyle Abbott's love story is not simply a story about a past love or the twists and turns of passion. It is also a vivid picture of inner conflicts, where people struggle between beautiful memories of the past and temptations and conspiracies from the present. Standing at the crossroads of fate, Kyle is forced to ask himself, is he betraying himself by abandoning old values, or is he just looking for an escape from unhealed pain? This contradiction creates dramatic situations, not only affecting his private life but also causing consequences that spread to his family and Victor Newman's vast business empire. Audra appears as an element that cannot be ignored in the story. Behind her charming and cold appearance, hidden inside her is a sharp mind and a turbulent past. Audra's appearance not only disorients Kyle, but also opens up a series of questions about her true purpose. Is she simply looking to advance herself by exploiting Kyle's emotions, or is she carrying out a far-reaching plan to bring down not only Kyle but also those in positions of power in the business world? Whatever Audra's motives, her presence has created a formidable obstacle, forcing Kyle into a dilemma as he is forced to choose between his old values and the new temptations. Victor Newman, as the guardian of his family's business empire and authority, is always alert to any unusual signs. When news of Kyle's connection with Audra spread, Victor could not keep his cool and quickly ordered a closed meeting to discuss the situation. With his influence, he did not hesitate to use all means to protect the family's reputation and principles. Victor's actions were not only aimed at Kyle, but also a warning to anyone who dared to touch the order of the power system he had built over many years. Kyle's betrayal not only hurts him personally but also threatens the spiritual and business structure of the entire family system and the young and the restless. Summer, despite breaking up with Kyle, still holds fond memories of the past and is a symbol of loyalty, love and responsibility to the family. On the contrary, Claire, with her sincerity and kindness, is the hope for a new beginning, a chance for Kyle to become a better person. The balance between past and present, between love and power, is becoming increasingly fragile, as Kyle is gradually drawn into complex and pitfall-filled relationships. Kyle's journey is also a story of self-discovery in the context of multidimensional relationships. Torn between memories of the past and new temptations, Kyle is forced to confront himself, his weaknesses, his wounds, and the deep desires he has always hidden. He wonders if he is strong enough to overcome the temptations of Audra, or if he is simply lost in a maze of betrayal and pain. His story becomes a reminder to each of us that, although life is full of challenges and pitfalls, being honest with yourself and having the courage to face your own mistakes is always the key to finding the right path. Not only Kyle, but the entire cast of characters on The Young and the Restless contribute to creating a vivid picture of the contradictions and conflicts between the individual and power. Every relationship, whether it is between the Abbott, Newman, or Jabot families, carries with it profound consequences, spreading from personal emotions to the entire business and political system. The manipulations, sophisticated plots, and strategic decisions not only change the lives of individuals but also affect a set of values and principles that each family holds. In that context, Victor Newman's actions become more decisive and uncompromising. With pride in his family's business empire and reputation, he uses all his tactics and power to ensure that no one can shake the order he has built. Victor's decisiveness, although it can cause unpredictable consequences for those involved, for him, protecting the family's principles and honor is non-negotiable. It was his strong intervention that created a wave of pressure that spread, forcing Kyle to face difficult decisions not only emotionally but also in terms of career and personal future. In Kyle's internal struggle, there are many lessons about sacrifice, loyalty, and responsibility to family. Summer, despite the time apart, is still a symbol of sincere love, of the sustainable values that Kyle once lived by. On the contrary, Claire is the light that guides a new beginning, a chance to reinvent himself after mistakes. However, the appearance of Audra is like a big challenge, when she drowns Kyle in temptations that can hide so many dangers in a charming appearance. Each step Kyle takes seems to further complicate his relationship with those around him, pushing him into a state of imbalance between the past and the present. Kyle's future is full of mystery and surprises. Whether he can find his way back to himself or continue to get lost in a maze of messy relationships. And each decision he makes has a powerful ripple effect, affecting not only his personal life but also the people he loves and the business empires of powerful families. Every twist in Kyle's journey is a reminder that, no matter how tempting the situation, holding fast to your core values, honesty, sacrifice, and responsibility to family, is always the key to opening the door to a brighter future. Kyle Abbott's story, with all its twists, turns, conflicts, and second chances, is not only a piece of the love story in The Young and the Restless, but also a reflection of the realities of modern life. It shows us that, in every person, there are always contradictions and temptations. But at the same time, there is also the inner strength to overcome all difficulties if we know how to listen to our hearts and dare to face ourselves. Every wrong decision, every loss, no matter how small, can create ripples that spread, affecting our entire lives and those of our loved ones. We, Dayin Hanzud hope that through Kyle Abbott's journey, you will find not only moments of entertainment but also inspiration to reflect on important life values. Let's follow the next developments of the story, from the turning points in Kyle's relationship with Summer, Claire, Audra to Victor's calculated business strategies. To discover together valuable lessons about love, honesty, and responsibility for oneself and family. In the world of The Young and the Restless, every connection is an invisible thread connecting souls, creating a vivid picture with countless shades of emotions. Kyle Abbott, with his inner conflicts, has become a representative image of people who are always struggling between the past and the present, between old values and new temptations. It is in these moments of weakness, when the sweet memories of the past collide with the present full of intrigue and danger, that he is forced to ask himself the question. No one can predict the ending of this story, but what is certain is that every step Kyle takes will leave indelible marks. Not only in the hearts of fans but also in the core of the relationships he has built and is building. The ups and downs of his life, from past relationships to present temptations, are vivid lessons about human weakness but also proof of the ability to heal and regenerate. Every stumble, every mistake opens up opportunities for him to realize the true value of himself and of those around him. We believe that, in each page of the story, you will find profound messages about life, that in every challenge there is always an opportunity to grow. And that forgiveness, no matter how difficult, is always the journey that leads to the revival of the soul. Let's follow each new chapter, each next turning point of Kyle Abbott and other characters in The Young and the Restless, to feel and appreciate the most genuine values that life brings. We sincerely thank you for taking the time to follow this article on our channel. Hopefully, through each story, each analysis, you will have more moments of reflection, find inspiration to live and appreciate the precious things in life. Please continue to follow us for more in-depth articles and analysis of works of art, where each story goes beyond just telling a story and opens up new horizons of emotion and knowledge. In a world full of contradictions and challenges, Kyle's story is a reminder that self-awareness and the courage to face oneself are always the beginning of the journey towards change. No matter how unpredictable the paths of fate may be, as long as we hold on to our core values, we will find the path to happiness and freedom of the soul. We hope that this article has given you a comprehensive, profound, and touching perspective on the complex life of Kyle Abbott, one of the iconic characters of The Young and the Restless. Please continue to follow us so you don't miss any developments in these fascinating and profound stories. Wishing you moments of relaxation, reflection, and finding faith in the good things in life.